Good morning and welcome to another exercise video. Today will be Tai Chi in a chair. Everything has been modified and we'll break it down step by step. Feel free to please follow along and be sure you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth throughout the entire exercise. Okay, let's get started. Let's first start with a stretch. So we're going to take our chin to our chest to stretch the back of our neck. Let's gently lift the chin to the ceiling. Let's look straight ahead and turn all the way to the right. And now look to the left. Look straight ahead. Very gently, let's take our right ear to the right shoulder. And switch to the other shoulder very gently. Take your time. And let's go ahead and sit up. Let's start with a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice and gentle. Good. Okay, let's start with our first exercise. We're going to start with something called trapping the chi ball or the energy ball. We're going to start with our right hand on top, our left hand on the bottom, and we're centered right in between our body, leveled with our heart. My elbows are out, my shoulders are relaxed. My hands are loose, a little rounded. And now this is our position. From here to transition to the other side, we're going to open our arms. My right hand goes up, my left hand goes down. I circle so that now my right hand scoops down and my left hand falls on top. And again, I'm centered in the middle of my body, right about heart level, and we've transitioned. So let's practice that again. We're simply going to open our hands, then we're going to circle. My left hand is going to scoop from the bottom, my right hand is going to come down on top, and I'm right here at my heart level. Again, we want to open, follow the line, here comes the circle, and follow the line straight down. Good. Again, let's incorporate some breathing this time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Nice and gentle. Be sure you're relaxed. Take your time. Relax your shoulders. Let's transition to the other side. Open. Breathing nice and gentle. Take your time. There's no rush with any of these movements. If you want to go slower, let's transition. Go slower. If you want to open and go faster, feel free to go faster. Transition to the other side. Breathe and relax. Big circle. Now we follow the line straight up and down. One more time. Open, keep breathing. Follow the line and come down. Good. Let's rest our shoulders for a moment. This is a great exercise that we're going to use as a base for a lot of other movement exercises. So for now, let's actually move on to another technique. From here, we're going to incorporate a little bit of stretching and balance. So what we want to do is let's get back in our energy ball position, trapping the energy ball. Here we go. Once again, let's review. We open, circle, and come on top. So notice that now my left hand is on top, my right hand is at the bottom. From here, I'm going to take my left leg and I'm going to step forward, planting my left heel into the ground. My toes are back. And all I'm simply going to do is I'm going to turn and open my hands, and I'm going to lean forward as I extend my hands out. Now notice that my heel is planted, my toes are back. Keep the back straight and the chin up, and gently come back. Step back with that foot, bring those hands back to the center. Okay, let's transition. We're gonna open, big circle, relax the shoulders, keep breathing, follow the line, good. Notice that now my right hand is back on top, so now my right heel is going to plant in front of me. My toes are back, my chin is up, back is straight. I'm gonna turn my hands to face the front, and I'm going to lean forward as I extend my hands. Again, my chin is up, my back is straight, and you might feel a little stretch right here in your hamstrings. I'm going to bring my hands back as I step back with my foot. Good. Let's do the same to the other side. Transition. So follow the line, big circle, gather all your energy, condense it into a ball. Good. Now, since my left hand is on top, my left foot plants the heel firmly into the ground, toes back. I'm going to turn my hands and I'm going to lean my upper body forward as I push out gently. Continue to breathe and relax. Hold your position. From here, we're going to sit up as we step back, bringing the hands back to the heart, the foot back underneath our knee. And let's transition to the other side. Continue to breathe. My left hand scoops down, my right hand comes on top. Condense the energy ball. Right hand is on top, so right heel plants. Keep the toes pulled all the way back. Turn the hands and gently press forward, chin up, back straight. Breathe and relax. After we hold this for a moment, we now sit up. As I bring my hands back, I step back with my foot. Good, let's do this 2 more times. So again, we're gonna open wide, big circle. Now follow the line up and down to condense the energy ball. Left hand is on top, so left foot plants. Turn the hands and lean forward. So my back is straight, my chin is up, and I'm pulling my toes back as much as possible. From here, we're going to sit up as we bring the hands back, followed by the foot. Good. Let's transition to the other side. Big circle. Promote good posture, so sit up nice and tall, shoulders back, chin up. Condense the energy. Now that my right hand is back on top, I plant my right heel on the floor, and I'm going to lean forward as I push out gently. Now I have a slight bend in my elbows. They're not locked out. Slight bend. Chin is up, back is straight. And now I'm going to sit up as I come back to my base position. Okay, let's relax. You can place your hands on your lap. Between each movement or exercises, I like to take a couple of deep breaths at least. So feel free to take a small break, breathing in through the nose and gently out through the mouth. I prefer to close my eyes. You can feel free to do the same. Breathe in deep through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Okay, let's move on. For the next one, I'm going to widen my stance. Now, from here, my feet are a little bit more in front of me. They're not right underneath my knees at a perfect 90 degrees. They're a few inches in front. And you can go the width of the chair legs or wider, whichever you prefer. Personally, I like to go a little bit wider. From here, sitting up nice and tall with our chin up, we're going to relax our hands right on our lap. We're going to inhale as we come up right underneath our heart here. Now notice that my elbows are out, my fingers are loose, my palms are facing up towards the ceiling, and I'm stopping right underneath my heart level. Okay, let's practice that again with our hands back on our laps. We're gonna inhale as we come up. My fingers are barely touching. For step 2, I'm going to turn my palms in towards my chest, and I'm going to lean forward as I gently extend my hands in front of me. Now my fingers are loose, my wrist is relaxed, my palms are facing me, my chin is up, and the back is straight. And let's come back and relax. And that's our movement. Let's incorporate breathing into this. So as we started, this is the inhale. Turn your hands and exhale. And simply return. Good. Be sure with this one that you follow the movements. The important part is the pauses. You want to pause in between your breath. Okay, let's practice. We're going to inhale right at the level of the heart. Turn the hands and exhale. Sit back and return. Good. Let's practice that again. Inhale, sit up straight. Turn the hands and exhale as you lean forward. And come back. Good. Let's try that again. So again, keep a nice wide stance, feet flat. Inhale as we come up. Pause. Turn your hands. Exhale as you lean forward. And return. Good. We're going to add 2 more simple moves to this. Feel free to follow along. Let's inhale. Turn the hands and exhale. For the next movement, I'm going to sit up as I turn my hands and come up. Now notice that again, my wrists are loose, but my hands are bent, my fingers are relaxed, and my palms are facing the floor. The second movement from here is to simply glide down as if you're painting a fence. Now that's a popular move. Again, the motion is up and down gently. Notice the bend in the wrist is loose and relaxed, but it's as if you're painting a fence. Just like that. And again, the elbows are out and there's a slight bend in my elbows. So again, let's have a nice wide stance, feet out a little bit more in front of us. We're going to inhale, turn and exhale. Now let's sit up as we inhale, lift the hands up, and exhale as you come down to your lap. Good. Again, from here, let's inhale, come up underneath the heart, turn the hands, lean forward and exhale. Let's inhale as we raise up our hands, and exhale as we gently come down back to our lap. Good. Again, inhale as we come up. Turn the palms. Exhale as you lean forward. Inhale as you come up, right above eye level, top of your head. Gently exhale as you come down to your lap. Follow along. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale as you sit up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale. Turn the hands. Exhale. Inhale as you sit up. Exhale as you come down. One more time. Inhale. Turn the hands and exhale. Bending the elbows. Inhale as you sit up. Exhale as you come down. Good. And we can step back nice and relaxed. Before we move on to the next exercise, let's take a couple of deep breaths on our own. Always in through the nose and exhaling gently through the mouth. Again, in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. Okay, next we're going to work a little bit of stretching. So I'm going to sit towards the edge of my seat. From here, I'm simply going to take my right heel and I'm going to plant it on the ground. But notice that it's now facing the 45 angle or the corner of the room. So imagine you're in a perfect square room. And so again, I'm planting my foot out facing the corner. From here, we're going to follow two movements we're a little familiar with, but we're going to change it up a little bit. From here, I'm going to inhale up, turn my hands, flipping towards the front, and exhale as I pass down my leg towards my toes here. From here, I'm simply going to come up with my hands and step back with my foot as I come down and relax. Okay, there are many variations to this movement. You can incorporate different hand and arm movements, but for simplicity, we're going to stick with the two movements we're familiar with. So again, let's take that left foot, and I'm going to plant my heel facing the corner of the room. From here, as I'm facing forward, I'm going to inhale, slightly turn towards the corner, flip my hands, and now I'm going to exhale as I pass down my leg and up. My fingers are pointed in, my elbow is bent, my wrist is bent. And from here, I'm going to inhale as I come up with my hands. Notice that I now face the 12 o'clock. I step back with my foot as I come down and relax. Now, feel free to take this slow. It's going to take a little practice to get used to the movements, but we're going to break it down, so let's follow along. Once again, from here, I'm going to take my right foot. I'm going to plant the heel firmly to the ground. Toes are always pulled all the way back, facing the corner. From right where my hands are, I'm going to inhale as I come up. I'm going to turn my body slightly towards the corner, and I'm going to flip my hands towards the front. I'm now going to exhale as I come down my leg, sweeping up towards the toes, and hold. From here, I'm going to inhale as I come up with my hands, step back with my foot, exhale as I come down, all the way to my lap and rest. Good. Let's do the same for the other side. So now I'm going to take this left foot, going to plant that heel firmly into the ground, pulling the toes all the way back. From right where your hands are, inhale as you come up, turn, and exhale as you push down your leg, sweeping past and up. Inhale as you sit up, bring the foot back, exhale as you come down. So now we're getting a better sense of timing. Here we go. Right foot, plant on the ground, inhale, turn and exhale. Inhale, step and exhale. Good. Plant your left heel, inhale, Turn and exhale. Inhale. Step back and exhale. Plant your right foot. Inhale. Turn and flip your hands and exhale. Inhale. Step back and exhale. Step with the right foot. Inhale. Turn and exhale. Inhale. Step back and exhale. Plant that foot. Inhale. Flip and exhale. Inhale. Step back and exhale. Good, and that was our exercise. Let's take a nice deep breath. Take 2 to 3 calmly on your own. So that completes that segment. Now, again, at any time, if you need to go slower, if you want to review the video, please feel free to go back. Also, if you want to take a longer break to gather your energy or to catch your breath, please feel free to pause this video at any time. Okay, let's continue on. Let's take 2 more deep breaths on our own. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale in. Exhale out. One more on your own. Okay, very good. Let's move on to the next exercise. Okay, this next one is a little bit more advanced, but just feel free to take your time, follow along, pause the video at any time, or rewind it and go back at any time. Okay, here we go. This next one is called petting the horse's mane. So we're going to start first with our right foot. I'm going to step out with my right foot again towards the corner. And I'm going to hold my energy ball with my right hand on top, my left hand on the bottom. From here, I'm going to take this right hand and I'm going to come down here towards my hip level. Now notice that again, there's a bend in my elbow, my shoulder's relaxed, the elbow or the wrist is bent, but my fingers facing forward, and my fingers and my wrist are loose. So let's stay nice and relaxed. Okay, remember that we have this left hand underneath us. So the left hand is simply just going to come up towards the corner. Okay, let's return and practice that. It's a little confusing at first, but we're going to take it step by step, so don't worry. Okay, this time let's start in the position where we're holding our energy ball. My right hand is on top, my left hand is at the bottom. I'm going to step out with my right foot, and my right hand is just going to come straight down towards my hip with my fingers pointed forward. My left hand is going to come up just like this towards the corner, the upper corner. Again, my elbow has a slight bent to it. My hand is somewhat flat, like I'm holding a plate of food or a pizza. It's not fully flat, it's still loose and relaxed. Okay, let's return and practice. So, our base position here is the chi ball. From here, I'm going to take my right heel, once again plant it towards the corner, toes pulled back. My right hand on top is going to come down to my hip, fingers forward. And my left hand here at the bottom is simply going to come up towards the corner. Okay? From here, I'm going to step back with my foot. Now watch the transition. See my right hand here? My right hand is simply going to scoop up right underneath my heart. My left hand on top here is now going to simply come down, and I'm now holding the energy ball condensed right between my hands, but my left hand is now on top. So we have transitioned to the other side. From here, I'm going to take my left foot and I'm going to plant the heel towards the corner of the room. My toes are pulled back. My left hand is on top, so it's going to come straight down towards my hip. My right hand here at the bottom is simply going to come up towards the corner. Again, it's flat but loose. Elbows are bent. My back is straight with good posture, and my chin is up. From here, take your foot, step back. My left hand here is now going to scoop up underneath my heart or right at my solar plexus. And that right hand on top is now going to come down and sandwich right over. And we've now transitioned back to our original position. Here we go. So from here, I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to plant that heel towards the direction of the corner. My toes are back. My right hand is now going to come down to my hip level, maybe a little lower. And now this left hand is simply going to come up towards the upper corner. Nice and relaxed. Hold your position. From here, I'm going to take this right foot and step back. Now, my right hand is going to scoop underneath my heart, and my left hand on top is going to gently come down and condense the energy ball. All right, let's relax. A quick note, remember that throughout every exercise, continue to breathe nice and gentle, nice and relaxed, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. For this next part, we're going to perform the exact same movement exercise. It's going to be a little bit smoother. The transitions are going to be a little bit quicker. If you need to practice, feel free to go back earlier on in this video to the beginning where we practice this segment. If you feel comfortable with it, feel free to follow along. Continue to breathe, sit up nice and tall, good posture, and I'll guide you through it. Okay, let's begin. Again, this is called petting the horse's mane. Let's hold our energy ball right at the center of our body. My right hand is on top, my left hand on the bottom. My right foot is going to plant in the direction of the corner of the room, the 45. From here, my right hand on top is going to brush down. My left hand is going to come up. I'm going to step back. Right hand comes up underneath. Left hand comes down on top. Good. From here, I'm now going to take that left foot, plant. Now, my left hand pets down. My right hand comes up. From here, I will step back with my foot. My left hand comes up. My right hand sandwiches down. And we're going to plant the right heel. Right hand comes down. Left hand comes up towards the corner. I'm now going to take my foot, step back. My right hand is going to come up. My left hand is going to come down. Good. From here, see this left foot, left hand on top? Gonna step with my left foot, come down, and now my right hand comes up. Hold your position, step back, left hand comes up, right hand comes down. Good, one more time all the way through. First we're gonna step, come down, and come up. Step back, come up, and come down. Next one, plant your heel, come down, come up. Step back, come up, and come down. Good. Feel free to rest and relax. Take a few deep breaths. In time, as we get used to this, we're going to incorporate different timing. The moves blended together was going to look something like this. So together, it comes straight up and return. Again, the back is straight, incorporating my breathing. If you notice, they all work together. We go out and come in, nice and gentle, all the way. And that is just the basic style of movement. With that one, we incorporate our breathing. All we do is we blend the moves together so they work in unison. And again, the reason it's called petting the horse's mane, there's a nice petting motion as if you're just petting a horse. So kind of a little fun, neat fact there. Okay, let's take a couple of deep breaths on our own. All right, very good. We'll end our Tai Chi session for now. I will have more videos coming in the future. Please feel free to let me know if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, or any type of requests for exercises that focus more on either Tai Chi, chair exercises that are repetitive, a little more strenuous, stretching, things of that nature. So I thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to watch the next video. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much. This is Adam Rodriguez, Program Director of Harbor Terrace Retirement Center in San Pedro. Have a good day.